What's up everyone, it's Mr. Lang. In this video I'm going to be taking you through the vertical line test. And all you need is a sheet of paper. It can be graph or it can just be regular paper. It really doesn't matter, it's up to you. And of course you need your pencil. So let's get started. Alright, the vertical line test, otherwise known as the VLT, is used to determine if a graph is a function. That's it. So here's how to do it. If you can draw a vertical line, which is something that would look like this, of course, anywhere through the graph and it intersects two or more points, then it is not a function. So anywhere on the graph, if we can draw this and it hits the graph in two or more points, then it is not a function. We call that failing the vertical line test. Okay, we're going to do 6 examples here, and I think you're going to get the hang of it pretty quickly. Alright, take a second and copy these 2 examples down. It doesn't have to be perfect, your graph, but do it as neat as possible. Alright, so I'm assuming you got both of these copied down. You're ready to go. Alright, so for example 1, I use props. I use like my pencil, a ruler. You can use your finger. You can use a piece of spaghetti, whatever you want. And you hold it kind of so it's parallel to the y-axis here. And I drag it from left to right. And what I'm looking for is I want to make sure that my pencil is not touching 2 or more points. So as I'm dragging across, right here I'm touching 1 point. A little bit further, touching 1 point. Still only touching 1 point here, and then when I get to here, still 1 point. So this first graph passes the vertical line test. So what that means is that it is a function. It passes. Now in example 2, start from the left, touching 1 point, we're good, until we get to here. You can see my pencil is crossing the graph and it's touching 2 of these red points. So that means it fails the vertical line test. When it fails the vertical line test, what you want to do is draw a nice vertical line through it on your graph to show that it fails. Then you say, hey, this isn't a function, it fails the VLT. Right there we can see it. Make sense? Hopefully you said yes. There's no way for me to know. Alright. Examples 3 and 4. What I'd like you to do here is pause the video and copy these down, and then try these on your own. Tell me whether or not it is a function, and then we'll go over it. So pause it here, try these on your own. Alright, let's see what you got. I got my pencil here, I'm dragging it from left to right, only touching 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. Gets a little tricky here, but I'm still only touching 1 point even at this kind of the bottom of the V here, the turning point, and I'm always touching 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. So I never touch more than 1 point, so that would mean it passes the vertical line test. That means it is a function. Hopefully you got that one right. Example 4, as I'm going across here, immediately I can see this touches more than 1 point. This is going to fail the vertical line test, so I'm going to draw in a line here showing that, boom, this hits it in 2 points. No good. This fails the vertical line test. It is not a function. That's all there is to this. Alright, let's do 2 more examples. Again, pause the video, copy these graphs down, and try them on your own. Let's see if we get the same answers. Alright, example 5. Any closed figure like a triangle or circle or whatever, it's pretty clear that this is going to fail the vertical line test. I'm hitting in 2 points, one here and one here, so I'm going to draw in my vertical line, showing that, bam, it hits it twice. So of course this would mean it's not a function because it fails the vertical line test. But example 6, it's kind of a weird graph here. It looks like a cubic. We'll learn about those later this year. As I go, I'm still only touching this graph at one point at any given time. So this passes the vertical line test. That means it's a function. That's all there is to this. So let's get to the SIA questions. I got 2 pages of SIA questions. I got 8 problems overall. So listen, I'm going to make this easy on you. You do not have to copy these down. All I want you to do is, hold your finger or pencil up to the screen. Would that be your phone, tablet, computer, whatever? Hold your finger up and do it that way. All right? And all I want you to tell me, is it a function or is it not a function? So, you probably need to rewind and pause the video here as you do these problems. There's 8 overall. Here's the first page. We got a line, a circle, some points, and this kind of backwards S looking thing. Maybe it's a Z, I don't know. Page 2, we've got a vertical line, a parabola, looks like a sine wave, and then this kind of bouncy thing here. All right, so 8 overall. These are your SIA questions. Put them in online, see how you do. Thanks for listening.